My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Loltome, speaking in Kenya Republic, Nairobi National Government. This day of Sabbath, the day of worship, surely, in the Bible, if you read actually Exodus chapter 20, verse 8, chapter 20, verses 8 to 10, you will see. And I want us to talk about briefly about a topic called how can I know who my friends are? It's very important for Kenyans to know who are their friends. Why? Because the country is divided into two. We have two camps politically in Kenya now, two countries with two presidents. The recommended head of state is Excellency William Samuel Ruto, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, and Supreme People's Power President is Excellency Raila Odinga, who is commanding now 3/4 of 50 out of 50 million Kenyans, or 49 millions. 50 millions, alright, comprises with the 49 tribes. Raila Odinga is the president now. Our president now is actually not accessible to his office. Since March 20th up to now, today, as I speak, August 5th, Sabbath, the day of Sabbath. Since actually the protest started, the president was not accessible to State House at the Miliman National Government of Nairobi, of Kenya. Neither executive office of the president is not accessible, which is situated or located at the Nairobi Central Business District. So, people now are divided to two. You either belong to Raila Odinga, which I belong myself, alright, or to the president side, which are not providing people with the welfare. The president now has a quota of Kenyans. Whenever he has even functions, meetings, he has to bribe people for people to attend the meeting. Like Machakos the other day, very good, some days ago, 1 or 2 days ago. Alright? The president is not able to get, a kind of congregations to speak with. Alright? No? But Raila, whenever he calls them, either to be on street, millions will turn up. So what do I want to know? How can I know who my friends are in that case? Because you have neighbors, and you don't know which camp they belong. One way is to know a friend is to test a loyalty of that person. Another way is whether a person is a genuine kind of a person, friend of yours, who can love you under all circumstances, be it actually the best times or worst times. That's the kind of friendship which the Bible speaks here. Alright? Because in Proverbs 17, verse 17, Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17, it says a friend loves you at all times. Alright? And a brother is born for adversity. So a friend is at times even is more than your own biological brother, because he loves you at all times. So in fact, a friend true colors is revealed when you go under true and unusual circumstances of difficulties. You will know. Alright? So too close, even friends within your locality is better than a companion of a host of superficial acquaintances kind of friendship. People will love you because of materialistic kind of things. We have human beings of that nature. Your own brother cannot love you unless you have something. We have such kind of very terrible human beings, gluttonous human beings. Walavi, gluttonous. If you happen to have a friend or a brother of that nature or a sister, utaona mtu hakutaki bwana, kama honi wewe kuna kitu yote. And those are very terrible human beings. Hiyo ni watu wabaya sana. They are not true friends. We call them superficial acquaintances kind of friends. And avoid them. Another thing is also, we are told actually it's better to have some few friends than so many number of people who eventually will ruin your own life, because of a terrible kind of advice they can give you. Okay? So that's when you can read in Proverbs 18 chapter 24. Avoid also so many such kind of human beings who are not reliable to be friends, because they can mislead you. True colors of also friends can wound you. They can correct you, and if you don't know correction, then you are in problem. in that case. So you think that the person is wounding you, but it's warning you. Huh? Like most priests who are trained priests, we normally offer people biblical counselors, therapists, but they hate us, most of them. If you get a person who is drunkard and tell him don't drink, don't be drunkard, or don't do, you know, you adulterous kind of a person, the person will start hating you. Alright? So there sometimes spiritual leaders like me, who are well trained, can be in problem sometimes because they wound people. And that's why even John the Baptist was beheaded by Herod. Alright? Because you corrected him. Why are you being a friend to your brother's wife? Alright? Why can't you marry other women? And the woman ended up, you know, with a revenge to convince the king to kill John the Baptist, the priest. Alright? Likewise, even the wife of King Ahab, in the Bible, Jezebel has cleared so many, you know, godly servants of God, except Elijah. So many thousands of them, except Prophet Elijah, because they have been correcting the nation of Israel at that time. So actually, friend can actually sometimes wound you because they will tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. And they will tell you the truth in a hard way sometimes. Alright? And so avoid some multiple cases of people who are not friendly to you. Like some cases, you have to avoid it. Some people are hugging you in Proverbs chapter 27 verse 6, but they are not good friends. Be aware of these human beings. Okay? They will not actually help you in times of need. Another type of friend you need to avoid, we are told those one who will entice you to do wrong. Wale wanakuelekeshea ufanye dhambi. Try to avoid those human beings. They are very terrible human beings. And because whenever also financial hardship strikes you, they will run away. Alright? So avoid those human beings. Alright? Okay? You can be caught and you call them to help you for the giving you bonds in courts. They will run away from you. So avoid such kind of human beings. And also gossip should be shunned away because it also separates closer friends. That is what I want Kenyans to know today. Who is your friend? Alright? I want also you to know the government. The meaning of government is a kind of an exercise, kind of authority of a political unit, which is actually compared to, you know, the normal kind of a family unit life, whereby parents are there to exercise their duties to help in authoritative manners their children. But if the parents are unable to do that, then they are no longer parents. Alright? And that's why you see many people are fleeing from their homes and go and be adopted somewhere. Likewise, to the government. If the government does not provide you with necessities of life, like welfare, humanity welfare, or protect the sanctity of life, it's not a government. And this government now is heading towards that line. It has started to be that of our president, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto. Finally, we are hearing that the friend of our president, his lawyer, during post-election violence of 2007-2008, International Criminal Court of Justice of United Nations this year, which we like it, which is called His Excellency Honorable, Karim Khan, is here in Kenya. I don't know whether he has also come to see, because I wrote even myself to United Nations Secretary General to send those Office of United Nations Security Council of United Nations to come and check us here and help us, because now this president of ours, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and the opposition leader, which is another president, now Supreme Power President, His Excellency Raila Odinga, are fighting terribly. So I don't know whether he has come for that purpose or to come and graduate as he has done now at Mount Kenya University of Kenya. We are seeing him actually putting on that attires, gowns of graduation. I graduated with honors degree. So I don't know which is whether he has come to mediate that kind of ongoing kind of mediation of Raila Odinga or not. But what we know, he was his lawyer, alright? And I don't know how is he going to help Kenya mediation in that case. Honorable His Excellency Karim Khan, a current prosecutor of United Nations now, Security Council and Hague. because our president is so friendly to him. So even though Kenyans now will write as they have done it, as Miola Moja has written to that court now of International Criminal Court of Justice, I don't know whether there will be anything which will be good coming out of that court now. All right? Because the president is actually friendly to the prosecutor. He was his lawyer. And he defeated the case of a selection of 2007-2008. Well, we know very well that Raila Amolo Odinga won 2007 election by, a lot, 1.6 million votes. Oh no, 6.1 million votes. Okay? That's what people are saying. That's what people are saying. Actually, he won with a high magic. Huh? That's what we have collected, some kind of data we have collected. We are told Raila Amolo Odinga won that elections. 2007. Let me just say exactly how it is. Okay? Because I've written actually to the president, I've shown him even in this booklet, and I've shown Raila Amolo Odinga, the peace book I've given them. It is actually post-election violence. It's stated clearly here that Raila Amolo Odinga won that election. Alright? And nevertheless, when he raised his complaint, he was told, no, you have not. So, what led to post-election violence of that time, it was demonstrated by in this manner. In a total of that election, we are told that it was reported clearly that President early result published by the Kenya media gave Raila Amolo Odinga a narrow lead of 1,691,679 votes. Alright? I say Raila was leading in a narrow kind of a lead by 1,691,679. 1,069,691. 1,691,679 votes. I repeat it again, maybe. 1,691,679 votes. Against Mwai Kibaki, who garnered 1,222,725 votes. I repeat it again. 1 million Mwai Kibaki garnered 222,000. Alright? 1,222,725 votes. In 69 of the country that time, 2010 constituencies. Although now we have 290. But during that time, 207. That's what led actually that post-election violence. And when Raila Amolo Odinga raised a complaint to United Nations, it was told that people have died because of violence, post-election violence, alright, which was believed that the agents of Kibaki that time, both President now Ruto, William Samuel Ruto, and the retired president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. They are taken to hell, but they are released. So may United Nations, His Excellency Antonio Guterres, seek another prosecutor of United Nations to oversee the case now between Raila Amolo Odinga, Supreme People's President of Kenya, who is commanding majority of Kenya now, because the election was also rigged on August 9, 2022, between him and also the current president, Ruto, President Ruto. We want another prosecutor, not Karim, not His Excellency Karim, to oversee Kenyan complaint now. I want the United Nations to see how they can solve that problem. Alright? Otherwise, we don't believe His Excellency Karim Khan to handle Kenya cases now. Between the president, the current president, William Samuel Ruto, alright, and the Supreme Power President, Raila Amolo Odinga. That's my message today. So I want United Nations Secretary General and the Security Council of United Nations to have Kenyan case of post-election violence of 2022 to be a special case to be handled by another person, not a friend to our president, who is none other than the friend of our president, Ruto, who is his lawyer, all right? And now he's the prosecutor of the court, because the Bible says, a friend loves you at all times. So he cannot say, even though Raila Omolo Odinga is complaining the truth, we don't believe that Karim, His Excellency Honorable Karim, the prosecutor of United Nations International International Criminal Court of Justice in Hague, to handle our case. I disagree highly as a prince of Kenya. Otherwise, may God bless you, human being living in Kenya and beyond. And let's take care. And it's a mediation team of both the parties, Kenya Kwanza of Kenya and Smio parties, bring us as the result of 2022 election, which of course it will be none other winner than the current Supreme Power President, Raila Omolo Odinga, and then he's supposed to be sworn in to take an oath of office as the 6th president anytime. That's my word. And so, Chief Justice of Kenya Republic, Honorable Anna Mata Koome, all right, he should be prepared to, to administer him oath of office as the 6th president. Raila, His Excellency Raila Omolo Odinga. That's what we want, including me, myself, Statesman Bishop of Kenya Republic. That's what I want. And the rest of other priests, all right, who are not biased, all right, and all Kenyans, wise people, elite class, who are educated and unschooled likewise. Otherwise, may God bless you, human being living in Kenya and beyond. Amen.